Hello and welcome to a quick Traction tutorial on how to set up and import from your field record integrations, create land agreements, and generate invoices for your landlords. Traction is the only company that brings this functionality together end to end. So let's jump in. First, we'll need to set up either our John Deere Operations Center or Climate Field View integration. In this example, we'll set up John Deere. Simply enter your credentials and you're all set. Next, you'll need to finalize the import setup by selecting if you want to bring in your fields, what type of information you would like to include, and the date from when to import. After a few moments, your fields should now be inside your Traction account. With our fields in, we can now set up our land agreements. We already have our landowners listed in our contacts, so we are ready to begin. We'll create a new land agreement, select the field or fields we want to apply to this, enter in the details, including the land owner area, cash rent, harvest share, and input share. The input share percentages and billing toggle will be used when we create our invoices. Once everything is set up, we're ready to save. Now, we'll head over to the import queue where we have our records available to import. These are associated with your fields based on the boundaries inside Traction. Before we can bring our records in, we need to associate a crop year and match our products. The system will remember these settings for future records. After we have our products matched, costs entered, if we haven't made any purchases on the accounting side, we're ready to import. Adding equipment and personnel is optional in the import queue. You can always add this additional information by manually editing the field records in the future. With our field records imported, we can now review the information inside our account before we invoice. Once everything looks good, we can head over to accounting and create a new invoice. We just need to fill in the required information, and under invoice info, select Bill Landowner. From here, we can choose which records we want to invoice, include equipment costs, and also add a product cost adjustment percentage for all products. This information will automatically populate to the current session. We can also make any adjustments independent of the information inside the field record on the fly, such as adjusting the pricing or quantities. After we review the data, we can print the invoice to send to the landowner. And that's it. In a few easy steps, you can leverage Traction's one-of-a-kind workflow that seamlessly allows you to connect your field record integrations, set up land agreements, import those records, and then generate invoices for your landowners. If you would like to learn more Traction Ag tips and tricks, please join us for our recurring webinar series, Coffee Talk, and Traction University. You can learn more about these events and everything Traction has to offer by visiting us at tractionag.com. Thank you for being a part of the Traction community, and take care.